Just going to do a little qigong for the lungs. The lungs are the autumn season, and they can create the feeling of sadness, loss, hopelessness, but it can also give you a feeling of joy and hope. So when your lungs are in a good state and your colon, ascending colon and the descending colon either side, transverse, when they're all in a good health and nicely balanced, you feel more the feelings of joy and hope. And because they're now working the strongest in autumn, they need a little bit of work because they're working hard. So let's just do a little qigong for the lungs. Starting on the right side first. So that means we're going to turn to the left first. Inhale, turn to the left, bring the hands to shoulder height. Let the arms float. Exhale, come to the front. Bring the hands by the sides. Inhale, turning to your right, bring the arms up next to the ears. Exhale, drift back, the whole right side body's opening. The ascending colon, the right lung. Turn to the front, and then you should be leaning to your left. Inhale, gather all the energy to the hara, 3 fingers below the navel. Then as you exhale, reach up and over to your left, releasing the energy from the hara to the extremities. Inhale, just drift down through your chest now to your left, breathing in the front of the lung, the side of the lung, the back of the lung. So don't go down too far, we want to open the lungs. And then exhale, lift the head, push behind. So let's do that again. Inhale, turning to your left, bring the hands to shoulder height. Pull the right hip back, so you keep the hips to the front. Exhale, let the arms float down. Inhale, turn to your right, bring the arms up next to the ears. Exhale, drift back, the whole right side is opening. Turn to the front, you should be just leaning to your left. Inhale, bend, gather the energy to the hara, 3 fingers below the navel. And then exhale, release the energy from the hara through the extremities, leading up over to your left still. So now we're going to go down through the chest, inhaling through the front of the right lung, the side of the right lung, the back of the right lung. Exhale, push behind, lift the head. And one more time. Inhale, turn to your left, bring the hands to shoulder height, shoulder, elbow, wrist, fingers. Exhale, let the arms float down. Keep the hips to the front so you get more twist in the chest. Inhale, arms to the ears as you turn to your right, pull the left hip back. Exhale, drift back. Keep the shoulders down. Turn to the front, you should be leaning to the left. Inhale, gather the energy to the hara. Exhale, release the energy from the hara beyond the extremities, all the way through. Reach up and over. Inhale, drifting down to your left. Inhaling, front of the lung, side of the lung, back of the lung. Exhale, push back. Keep the breathing gentle. One more time. Inhale to the left, arms shoulder height. Float the arms. Exhale to the front. Begin the in and the out breath soft and gentle. Inhale to the left, arms touch the ears. Exhale, drift back. Turn to the front. Inhale, gather the energy to the hara, getting all that breath to the back of the lung as well. And then exhale, reach up and over to your left, beyond the extremities. Let it go. Inhale, come down to the side, front of the right lung, side of the right lung, back of the right lung. Exhale, press back. Good. Inhale, bend the knees a little, gather some energy up toward the throat, hold the breath in, and imagine that energy is falling down to the hara, the dantian, 3 fingers below the navel, 3 fingers in. And then straighten the legs, squeeze the chest a little, relax the chest, and then release that little compression and breathe, letting the energy move to the lungs. Say, whew. Say, shh. Say, then we work work the other side, the left lung. So inhale, turn to the right, hands to shoulder height. Pull the left hip back. Exhale, come to the front. Inhale as you turn to your left, arms touch the ears. Pull the right hip back, keep the hips to the front. Exhale, drift back, descending colon, left lung opening. Turn to the front, you should be leaning to your right. Inhale, gather all the energy to the hara, and then release it from there beyond the extremities. Exhale, reach up and over to your right. Just bending through the chest as you inhale through the front of the left lung, the side of the lung, the back of the lung. Come down to the front, exhale, lift the head, push behind. Turning to the right, inhale. Exhale, come down to the front. Arms are touching the ears. Inhale as you turn to the left, bring the arms right up. Exhale, drift back. Turn to the front, you should be naturally leaning to your right. Inhale, gather the energy to the hara, front of the right lung, side and back. And exhale, reach up and over. Going down to your right, inhale. Breathing through the front, side and back of the left lung. Exhale, push behind. One more time. Inhale to your right. Exhale, arms float down. Keep the hips to the front. Inhale to your left, arms touch the ears. Exhale, drift back. Turn to the front, you should be leaning to the right. Inhale, gather the energy to the hara. Exhale, release from the hara beyond the extremities, up and over to your right. Inhaling the left lung, front, side, back. And roll up. Let's do one more. To the right, inhale. Exhale to the center. Inhale to the left, arms touch the ears, right up. Exhale, drift. Turn to the front, leaning to the right slightly. Inhale, gather the energy to the hara. Exhale, reach up and over to your right. Let it go. Inhale, front, side and back of the left lung. Exhale. Inhale, gather the energy to the throat. Hold the breath in, imagine the energy falling down to the hara. Pick up more energy to meet at the hara. Hold above and in front of the heart, top of the chest. Hold in the center of the head. Give the lungs a little bit of a squeeze around the chest. Just gently release the lungs, release those 3 holds. And breathe, let the energy move to the lungs. And then just open the legs. Bend the knees. This is for the heart and the lungs. A very good Qigong exercise. Toes pointing to the front. Push the knees out past the toes so you can see the big toes in between, on the inside of your knees. Drop the tail so you're not sticking your bum out and your ribs forward. Imagine you're about to sit down and then drop back through the lower ribs a little. Good. Okay. So we're going to work the right lung first. I'm mirroring you, which I don't often do. Inhale, bring the left arm out to shoulder height. Exhale, drift the arm across to your right. Bring the left hand up, point the right hand up, bring the pointer finger up. Inhale, pull that left arm back as if you're pulling back on a bow. Keep all your focus on the pointer fingernail. Exhale, drop the left hand to the leg, drift the right arm across the body. Check your posture that you're not pushing the ribs forward and sticking your bottom out. Inhale, bring the left arm up, pointer finger up. Right arm's pulling back the bow. All the focus on the fingernail. Shoulders down, don't have the shoulders up. Feel the bows taut. Exhale, drop the right hand as you release the bow. Left hand swings across the body. Keep your eye on your hand. Inhale, pull the bow back with the left hand. The right hand comes up. Focus on the fingertip. One pointed focus. Shoulders down, chest open. Release the bow. Exhale, let the right arm drift across. Realize how much your arm serves you, your hand serves you every day. Inhale, right arm's pulling the bow. Left arm, hand, finger pointing upward. Well, you can't see that finger pointing upward. And then exhale, drop the right hand. Left arm drifts across. See the hand like a bird in flight. Inhale, pulling back the bow. Hold the breath. Exhale, release the bow. Really imagine you're using a bow, that visualization of pulling the bow tight. Inhale, pull the bow back with the right hand. Left fingertip up to the pointer finger. Like that. Exhale, drop the hand, release. 2 more. Inhale, pull the bow back. Exhale, release the bow, drop the hand. Right hand's coming across the body. Last one, left hand comes up, inhale. Drop, exhale, bring the hands down. Good, bring the legs together. Just give the kidneys a little bit of a rub, rubbing upward. A little bit of a tap. Rub. And a little bit of a tap. Rub. And tap. The sound for the air element, the lungs and the colon, is also the skin and the nerves. So breathing, of course, relaxes the nervous system. So just use that sound. Inhale. And then just to help release some excess mucus from the lungs, make a cup with your hands, bend the knees just a little. Inhale, hold the breath in, and just cup around your lungs. Really hear the cupping sound. Not slapping, but cup. Top of the lungs, all around, down around the diaphragm. Just getting rid of the excess phlegm into that breastbone. All the lung points there, and the lung points around the top of the chest. And release, exhale. Just do as long as you can comfortably hold your breath in. Don't strain the breath. And again, inhale. Cup. Exhale. And again, inhale. Get the back of the lungs. If you have a friend, get them to clap your lungs for you. And exhale. So if you do have a friend, a couple of times each now, cup in the back of each other's lungs. Take a full breath in, bring the hands right back. Now don't push the chin forward, we're just pushing the tongue out, getting rid of the mucus. And I'll show you my face. And one more time. That helps to push the toxin out of the body as well as get rid of the mucus. So just closing the eyes, hands to the hara, or the dantian, as they say in Chinese. Just 3 fingers below the navel, 3 fingers in. Take a nice deep breath. So you breathe right into your hands. So you take a nice deep breath into the bottom of your lungs. Even though we're breathing down toward here, the lungs don't go down here, but it encourages you to take that deep breath. So just inhale, let the hands draw forward as you bring the energy to the belly. And exhale, just push the belly back gently. Begin the in and out breath, soft, slow and gentle, so you get a nice, long, controlled, deep breath. Inhale, get it down to the belly. Exhale, relax the belly back to the spine. And then push it back just gently. So you're using a bit of the muscle as well, forcing that last bit of carbon dioxide out. And let the natural breath bounce the belly back out. And exhale, press back gently. Make sure you're not just pushing in above the navel, get below the navel back. Otherwise you're constricting the diaphragm. One more time, inhale. Below the navel, behind the navel and above the navel. Really try and get that below the navel, otherwise you're pulling on the adrenals and the diaphragm, the upper digestive system. Exhale. Namaste, because it is Qigong, a cotton fist with the right hand, hand over the left hand, the right hand. I hope that helps.